Trying to start good.
Hello everybody and thanks for joining us. We're going to have some fun today in East London. It is the first of 3 KFC T20 International, South Africa versus England.
The story is that it's England who won the toss and they've decided they'll field first.
Oh, and he's gone again, and that is a blinder. That is a magnificent shot. Goodness gracious me. He has blitzed that one for 6.
Absolutely brilliant. I tell you what, with the strong wind that's coming across the ground, you've just got to get it airborne and it's going to make its way over the boundary. That came off the middle of Quinton de Kock's bat. Of that there's no doubt. Perfect length. He just drops that back leg to make sure he gets the elevation, and once it's up in the air, the wind is going to be helping it.
Oh, and again. Now he should be out of the attack, shouldn't he? First one was a warning. Was that one above waist height?
Well, Adrian Holstock had a look over to Bongani Jele, who's at square leg, and asked him for some confirmation, and Jele signaled no, that was just below waist high, but it wasn't far off. Gosh, I'm not convinced. I think on a slow-mo you might have a look at that and see that that was over the waist high.
Man out there, oh, no chance. Had to run to his right, Denley, and even if he had been there, would have been some catch, some effort to get up that high to try and get it. 6 runs, Van der Dussen.
Petlakoyo on strike. Giving himself some room, and he's hammering that one over the top, and that's gone for 6 runs. That's not a bad way to start an innings.
Well, they just don't need to have a look at any anymore. First ball, right in the slot.
Oh, he's boosted that one. He's hit that for miles. That is a magnificent shot from Petlakoyo.
Didn't think people were going to be able to clear the rope that way. That is a massive hit. That must have been straight out of the middle of that bat. Slow ball into the surface, spotted it, knew it was coming.
If we look back at what South Africa has done after being invited to bat, Bavuma 43 off 27 was really good work. He was the top scorer. De Kock 31, Van der Dussen also 31. De Kock was quick fire, just 15 balls. Then it just dropped away. They lost wickets at the wrong time, unfortunately. And the Petlakoyo was run out for 18, but a couple of guys in single figures, they didn't really kick in. 177 for 8, and that's what England require from here. They've got to go at 9 runs per over. That's in the slot, but is it out? It's not out at 6 runs. Miller down there.
In this modern era, you often expect the fielders on the fence to be able to almost pull off these kind of catches. I think the fact that he had to backpedal means that he got himself into an awkward spot, couldn't pop it up and then get back into the field of play.
That's high. It's coming to us. It's very close to us, Sean. Why didn't you catch that? Stick your hand out the window.
I didn't have a go-go arm to get it out of the window, but that's some clean striking. Go back to the start of the over. Miller might have been able to bring about the wicket for South Africa. It's not to be, and wow, is he making them pay now. 14 and 3 deliveries. The move to go to Smuts has not worked for South Africa.
Gone again, that's gone for 6. Beautiful hit. I tell you, Jason Roy can hit him. We know he can.
Well, I reckon he likes it down that way.
And full with pace is going to disappear. It's disappeared again. This is absolutely brilliant by Owen Morgan. He's just dusted it off. Sorting things out.
First 2 deliveries went for 32 singles and then 14 of the next 3 deliveries, which takes Morgan to 52 of 33 deliveries.
So the summary then of this thriller at Buffalo Park: 177 for 8. South Africa, having been asked by Owen Morgan to bat first. Bavuma top scoring with 43. Quinton de Kock giving them the start with 31 from 15. Van der Dussen in the middle in partnership with Bavuma was good for his 31. Jordan came back really well, 2 for 28 at the back end. Moeen Ali and Adil Rashid doing a great job in the middle with their spinners. Then England in their chase also started really well, getting a fantastic start from Roy. Morgan was good, 52 from 34, but when he went out, then things changed. Ngidi was the man at the back end, 3 for 30 from 4, but impressively defended 6 in the final over, and it meant that South Africa won by 1 run.